I don't know if he has acknowledged the fact that like he's fucking sucked. You know, like he's just like, yeah, I mean, that's football. Like you make some mistakes. Like he kind of just looks like, no, I made those mistakes, but like some games I'm awesome and some games like this shit'll happen. Like I don't think it's gonna happen much moving forward, but like whatever.
No, I don't know. I agree.
Don't know. It didn't jolt me into enthusiasm of like, okay, this is the turnaround.
Yeah, going 6-0 to end the
With
season.
that said, and I know this is the ifs, ands, buts, or whatevers, but if we don't fumble, if we don't throw stupid picks, this is a 45-10 football game.
Yep.
Easily.
Yep.
I mean, we marched up and down the field. Honestly, looking back,
able to run the ball.
Able to run the ball. Could have been much more dominant, in my opinion, but it was almost like we were there to take care of business. We weren't flashy about it. We just kind of manhandled them, worked our way down the field, and then we were just like, yeah, you're not beating Trey'Dez Green. Like, we're just going to feed this dude.
Which, like, thank you.
And then every now and then, our drunk selves, which is who we are, we're that like that hunter in the woods that's like so used to everything, just nonchalant. I can take care of it all. Drank a little too much, shot my foot.
As soon as you take that foot off the gas pedal,
we're shooting ourselves.
Yes.
It's like, fuck it. And we hit ourselves. And then after that, like we reload and we shoot ourselves again.
Yes.
No,
I completely agree. Like that game, I understand it was only 20-10 and it's like, you can't just like wash away all these turnovers.
Could have lost
all that stuff.
Could have easily lost too.
Yeah. I trust our defense.
I felt it coming though. I felt it like the offense and that last drive with Nuss, and he was just like, like, yeah. Like just getting like, we literally got to the goal line with the Trey'Dez Green catch and we just completely implode. And we all knew it was happening. We all knew there's no way we're going to push this or quarterback sneak it. Nuss got ragdolled, fumbles the snap on the next one, gets, I don't know, Bauer Sharp is just getting pancaked.
Yeah.
Every time. What are we doing lead blocking Bauer Sharp ever again? Ever again. We've seen enough. We've gotten to the point in the season now. We know who our weak people are. And it's not because of a lack of understanding of the offense or the scheme or any of that shit. It's because of just titty fighting. It's softness. It's baby stepping through holes.
Yep.
It's getting dominated on the line of scrimmage with just simply get off and toughness. So that has nothing to do with, to your point earlier, play calling or Joe Sloan or any of that. We've got the talent. We've got plays that should work. We've got the players. So what's missing? What's missing is this communication to this team. Whatever.
Not a chance Mike can button that jersey.
Oh, my juice.
We also
no, news. Of course not.
Bad news. I was just waiting because you guys were flowing. The audio was muted for like the first 5 minutes on the video.
No, I'm sorry, video people.
Start it over.
No, the podcast is all recorded.
Well, hit the music.
Hold on. What's his name? Hold My Mayo.
Hold my.
We're gonna button this shit.
The whole thing.
All right, I'll go. All right, for all the people out there on YouTube, Pot of Gold, welcome back. I'm Brett. I'm here with Mike, Grant, the intern behind the glass. The podcast listeners are going to get an extra treat if they get the beginning. And
we could possibly switch the audio up and upload it.
It doesn't matter.
Put the mic on me for hold the juice box.
The top button's putting in a little work.
No, it's not.
Okay, no, you're right. It was just folded.
No, unbutton it, Mike.
Fuck no. Bryce Harper buttons to the top. Bryce. Oh, I'm tucked in. I'm flipped. It's popping so hard. That's not. Yeah, Brett said fuck Phillies fans this week. So I needed to wear my Phillies jersey.
Oh, yeah. I forgot I said that. I don't know why I said that.
I don't know.
The Eagles.
It was the same day as the Eagles loss. It was the same day as the Phillies disaster. And I think Grant was like, tough day for Philly fan. You're like, fuck Phillies.
Fuck the Phillies fans.
Fuck the
They've
whole
had
city.
enough. They've had a lot of championships. Anyway,
what were we talking about? That sucks, dude. We were rolling, man.
That's okay.
What happened?
He was asking about your shirt being unbuttoned, and Brett saw the comment.
What happened to the audio?
It was muted on the.
To be fair, you did tell him like 2 minutes before we went live, like, hey, while we're not doing anything, I need you to pull all this stuff.
Did you pull it up?
I was pulling up some other stuff.
That's right. So no.
No, I was pulling up the segment that we were needing to do later. I needed to get that list.
Your
together.
top 10 Adam Sandler movies.
Adam Sandler movie.
I'm great. I'm glad that you.
But
I'm
also,
grateful that you
well-
didn't pull up the tortilla toss from the Texas Tech game because we're gonna get to that.
So this is what was supposed to happen when the countdown
This
thing
is
ended.
fucking hot.
It was supposed to automatically switch to the cameras, and it was going to unmute itself because it says it's automatically muted when the countdown's on.
Okay.
And so it never unmuted, or maybe I manually clicked the camera so it didn't automatically do it.
Look, this
And
is
then I
not
wasn't
a finger,
reading the
This is not a
That's
finger pointing
fine.
podcast.
We were talking about how awful
Office.
Bauer Sharp is.
Yeah, that's how we went. But to go back, it's like I don't know how much the people got to the
We don't
list
know.
or not, so it doesn't matter. But I agree with you that it was very good to see. Like, man, like we actually kind of dominated this game. It could have been 35-10, blah blah blah. My only problem with that is that we always do this.
45.
Shit. We always. I say 35. 45 was a lot.
I counted 45.
I counted them up. But there was a point in this game, I think LSU was up 10-6, and we got the ball and we were on the 10 or so, and Nuss had to run for the first down. And I'm sitting there thinking, we've dominated this game the entire night, and we're going to kick it back to South Carolina here. They're going to get the ball at the 50, and they're going to get a bullshit touchdown, and all of a sudden we're losing this game.
Yeah, I felt it coming.
Pissed. Like you said, you kind of start to feel it coming. And luckily, obviously not. I said to you before the podcast started, it's truly a shame that we don't just sit here and have a suck fest over the defense for 10 minutes, 20 minutes every episode, because the defense is so good. And it's not, I have no disillusions of South Carolina being this awesome offense and everything.
No disillusion.
None. I think they kind of suck. But
one of the best quarterbacks we're going to see
Last
individually.
year, 2 years
Individually,
ago,
shut his ass down.
you're giving up
Felt
24 points, 28 points in that game. And
Yeah.
this defense is so good. You have one messed up play. Cooley doesn't make the tackle. They take it 75. Other than that, they just dominated the game. The defensive line, Guillory just throws people around.
I think a microcosm, if you look at one play to define the difference between last year and this year, there's a lot of shit on the defense that looks amazing, right? The play where Woodland's effort of just stretching out on that deep ball, hitting the ball. I mean, like having the awareness, like and the accuracy, the technique, the phonetics, the kinesthetics, all of it to be able midair.
Whoa.
Right? All of it, dude. And Woodland's an undersized guy that works his ass off, and just playing that technique. Last season, that's a bomb, and that's a game-changing, momentum-shifting play where all of a sudden we're like, okay, we're on the other side of this and we can't do much to stop it. This defense stops it. They find a way. They played complementary football this week. And I think the offense did enough. Could have been a blowout.
The defense, the offense had the ball in the red zone a couple times because of the defense. Complementary football.
I think we've gotten to a point now with these post-game interviews and these weekly touch points with Brian Kelly where it's very evident that he's like, yeah, we suck. Offense sucks. Okay. This year,
Weston Davis, though, is really good.
Like this year, it's about the defense winning these games for us. We just have to not suck so much. And I think
it's so sad. We
it's
should be
so
able
sad.
to. We have Barry and Brown and Kyle Parker,
Yeah,
and all of these dudes and Trades Green, who you can just fucking throw it up to.
Yeah,
and
it's just there's just no rhythm. There's no rhythm. It's almost as if we get in these moments and we're like, okay, who's better than who? Give Trades a shot here.
Yeah.
Or oh, you know what? Let's throw in Caden. Let's throw in Harlan Berry this drive, and let's run it for the first 2 downs.
It reminds me of playing NCAA where you're just scrolling and you don't give a shit about formations or who's in. You're just like, oh yeah, actually, yeah, I'm gonna run this play. There's no like you said, there's no rhythm to it. There's no like.
And when we do identify it, it's like, oh fuck, the wrong guy's in. Timeout. Timeout. Speaking of timeouts, is this timeout?
That's timeout.
Or is this timeout? They're clapping. They're clapping. I don't know.
That was brutal. I had that on the
second. He got away with that.
I had that on the second screen, and I think that was like right in that time where I was talking about where LSU looked like they might give it back. So it was a little bit of a tense part of the LSU game. And I was like, I don't know exactly what is happening, but Kirby keeps fake clapping in this ref's face right now.
I was
on
reading
the other
that.
channel.
I was reading your messages, like, what is Brett talking about?
Dude.
Fake and then like obviously that was the biggest story of the weekend.
Nope.
I mean, it happened. You messaged us about the clapping or whatever, And then I think 5 minutes later, I saw it on my timeline. I'm like, holy cow.
Well, and I caught it.
You didn't know that it was the timeout situation.
Yeah, I caught it so far after that it was after all the replays. So it was really like this conversation, and Kirby's just like literally fake clapping like in this ref's ear for like a minute. And I'm like, what the
when he was
fuck?
trying to explain himself.
Yeah, it was just
That's such a typical just like Georgia guy, just like just like overpower you, dude. Overpower you with claps until you're just like, coach, okay.
Throw my visor at you.
Did you see the ref like roll his eyes? He's like, oh,
yes, he's like, give it a break. I can't imagine.
He's just like, why did you like you called timeout? What?
How about Signetti? They're raping him.
Signetti, the thing about Signetti is it's so forced. It's almost like that kid that finally gets some attention, and it's just like, okay, quiet down. Like it was funny the first time.
You know how Scotty Scheffler used to wear pants and stuff to like act like a professional golfer when he was a kid? You know,
right,
that whole story.
Right.
That's Signetti, except he just grew up watching Nick Saban just like demolish refs and media.
Yeah, so he's got his like 2-season run.
I've been
now.
practicing this for decades.
Yeah, and he's like pretty fucking good, huh? I don't know. Is that good?
Shout out to Indiana because I did not see that game going that way.
None of us picked that one.
No, I had Oregon in every fucking teaser, parlay,
right,
pleaser, whatever you want to call it.
Lost a lot.
Oregon was the sole reason I just lost everything this weekend.
Yeah,
they were locked in. So, I heard it straight from my guy from Oregon. You know,
I can't believe he didn't.
I didn't really know coming away from that game. Like, did Oregon not show up, or is Indiana good? I couldn't tell because Oregon was just like, whatever.
Yeah, it felt like a sleepwalk from Oregon, and they just got. But it's like I don't know. You just normally don't see that.
I think Indiana's a playoff team.
Is Oregon going to get the same treatment LSU got after they beat Clemson? It's like, well, Clemson sucks.
Yeah.
No.
Does Penn State suck? And it's just like, okay, like you had a good game and then you lost.
I think they're two pretty good teams. Like I think Indiana and
I know they are.
Oregon are playoff teams.
It's funny how that narratives shift every single week depending.
It's going to be so. When Georgia and Ole Miss play this week, what are we going to really find out? You know, like
I still don't think Ole Miss is very good.
No, we're going to find out.
I don't think Georgia's fair. No one's good. Like
or everybody's okay.
Everyone is beatable.
Yeah, I think that's what you learned from Oregon.
Yeah,
they're beatable. The only team that's not beatable right now is Ohio State,
and they don't play anybody else.
And Miami.
They're done. They're Miami and Ohio State have packed it in, and Indiana. Look at Indiana.
Yeah, Indiana too.
Yeah,
packed it in. It's done.
There's your buys. No, nothing else.
Which I'm fine with.
Happen.
Like, what is with Pate came back out with Nebraska in there at 12?
5-1, Mike. They're just
hanging. There are only losses to Michigan.
Around.
Interesting. We need to dive a little bit deeper into how good and finally Trey Green is getting utilized.
He looked athletic again out there, you know, against Ole Miss. It was kind of like, oh, coming off the injury. But
somehow every throw to Bauer Sharp is like, damn, Nuss, get it up there, get it a little bit higher. But somehow Trey gets it.
Now, the beauty play-wise, Trey obviously played 3 times more snaps than Bauer Sharp did this week.
And he needs to keep doing that. And Donovan Green needs to get in there for Bauer Sharp.
Yeah.
We're at a point in the season where we understand, hey, I know we paid you a lot of money. We pulled you from Oklahoma. You're one of our portal guys. Frankly, it's not working. At some point, the coaches have to play the best players.
Yeah.
And it's very evident.
Well, we don't want to stunt any tackles growth for the future, though. So we're going to keep them there.
And just I think I understand like this is so, armchair quarterback, coach from the couch bullshit. Oh, maybe Bauer Sharp is the best guy. This is not working. This is not working for me.
I agree.
And I get it. It's Dylan Stewart, yada, yada, yada. I don't care. You're LSU's tight end. Yeah. Like, I don't care if Dylan Stewart for a defensive end of South Carolina is great, or Woods from Clemson, or the dog from Florida, or who you're going to see against Bama. It's the SEC, my friend.
If we're going to get
we have to match that shit.
If we're going to get whiffs on every block, then let's just throw another wide receiver out there and try to lighten the box a little bit.
Yeah, but what we're going to work on instead is getting those hands red and raw. We're taking snaps, practicing victory formation under center. You got to practice it.
Good for them.
You got to practice it.
You have to remember that Sharp
Sellers fumbled the first snap as well.
That's true. Sharp was a converted quarterback. That might explain some things.
How about, and this kind
That's
of
Juwan's. That was Kelly's excuse for Juwan fumbling.
Yeah,
he's running like a quarterback.
He's a quarterback. He's used to trying to stick the ball out
But
there.
we're proud of him.
Yeah, enough of Sharp. Sharp's a bust.
Yeah. So it kind of, and we ended up talking about Juwan Johnson. But how about us finally getting a little fancy, motioning Nuss out of there? And for some reason, we have like the fourth string walk-on running back in the game with Juwan Johnson.
Well, now that I realize Caleb Jackson's like, I'm out, that makes more sense that 30 was out there.
Yeah.
as of today, or like finding out that news, I was like, yeah, that's why that walk-on's out there. I know. Like he's our lead, he's our lead blocker. And
it's
honestly,
like the Leonard Fournette, like first play of the game, we're gonna get you the ball, and then you're never gonna touch the field again.
Honestly,
Leonard.
That dude is a better lead blocker than Sharp has been at all.
Yeah, let's put Pyburn. Let's put
Pyburn. Let's put Gooden. Gooden back there is on here, right after Caden Proctor at running back. Put Gooden at running back. You know, we need a bull in the end zone. Make him a lead blocker or give him the football. Start giving Perkins the ball again.
Yeah, I'm not against that.
Did you watch?
But yeah, Signetti is back.
He's never left, Mike.
Is he take a job?
Everyone, all the media people seem to think the answer to that is no.
He's locked in at Indiana.
Which, like,
that man,
again, that means that everyone's locked in. Apparently, you know, like they're saying this guy's here, this guy's there. Like
Con, that dude's been waiting for this.
That's what I was gonna say. It's like that's all well and good to say until the big boys come knocking.
But I do think he's getting paid a lot at Indiana somehow. Like
is Freeman staying?
I would stick it out if I was Freeman.
I think if you're Freeman,
like who in the top whatever number of coaches is staying, or who
Freeman's waiting for
leaving?
his alma mater.
Who are coaches that maybe Signetti's not, you know, maybe he's not leaving, maybe whatever, but like, or maybe we don't know where these coaches are going, but are they leaving?
I think that's the same question though. I think we don't know if they're going to go, but are they leaving?
I mean, there could be a lot of big jobs opening up here in a couple weeks.
Florida's going to be open. Penn State's open.
Penn State and Florida. You can just say Florida.
Arkansas is going to be open. I mean, it is open.
There's a non-zero chance Clemson's open.
Non-zero. Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it's going to happen, but
I don't think it's going to happen, but it's still a chance.
If I would have told you a month ago that James Franklin would be out of a job tonight,
Clemson loses 2 more games, they'll let him go.
You would have called me insane. And now Franklin's just getting paid.
Yeah, the Franklin mid-season firing is
crazy.
And
I did see something
he did fight his way off the field. Did you see that?
Yeah. I did see something about like how it is probably smart to make these moves so early because of the single transfer portal window, and you don't want to like be hiring in December, January time frame. But still, it's just crazy that James Franklin preseason, everyone's picked, playoffs guaranteed. Yeah, they don't win the big game, but like they're Penn State, white out, and then he's just done.
I think it had everything to do with the semifinal. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Like making it that far, that holds a lot of weight going in.
Really lucky.
Yeah, but for the AP voters for preseason, if you made the playoffs the year before and you're returning a quarterback, you're in. You're in the top 5.
But I don't think, you know, I was the biggest James Franklin hater on the planet. I would have never guessed that he would have been, maybe I could have had the take that he gets fired after this season, but in season, it's crazy.
A lot of people they
were in overtime with Oregon 3 weeks ago.
Yeah. Well,
and I know that game
Oregon lost to Indiana.
And they were down 17-3, and it's same old Penn State. Like, I get it. I am that guy who's for a decade.
You're not that guy, bub.
You're not that guy, pal. Like, I have been that guy that says I will never trust James Franklin ever. And sure, it's like, you know, Brian Kelly doesn't win big games either, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, I feel like I've been on this train for a long time.
47-3 at home.
And it's one more than Franklin.
What is it? What is it now?
23-2.
23-2. We hear it a lot.
Night.
We've been hearing it a lot.
I think he's 77-0.
We are.
Penn State.
We win.
What? Let's talk a little bit. We talked about the running game a little bit. Any more derogatory terms in the chat? If so, we're going to kick them out.
Tight leash tonight, boys.
Shout
out Kyle Parker.
Jack Mehoff said, Mike, you need to button that shirt back up. Jack Mehoff.
Got it. Can we see any of these chats, or is that just for you?
I didn't figure out the function.
Well, can you pull it up?
There's nothing.
Okay.
That's so getting Penn State.
Penn State.
Wild. 6 studio boys. Well, Wall could use a pisser sticker or two. Our offense shouldn't suck.
We have so many weapons. These are comments.
It is. But y'all are flowing and it interrupts.
And I asked though.
I know, but this has passed.
Not a single fucking comment.
These comments have come and gone as you were flowing.
So Brian Kelly says the foundational principles are now taking shape. That is his encouraging message. That's his glimmer of hope. So the question is, does this team get better? Because as of right now, that is the theme that's being pumped out of the operations, right? Initially, and everything to this point, it's kind of been evident. Kelly's like, listen, defense is going to win these games for us. The offense has a lot of work to do. This past week, the foundational elements there, meaning the interior of that offensive line. We looked at Moore, we looked at Thompson, and we looked at Cohen Eccles, who filled in this week from Mabenga. Did a pretty decent job. Now, by no stretch of the imagination am I thinking that the O-line is good.
Eccles is the only guy who's going forward.
But there's guys going forward, firing off the ball, having a hat to a hat for longer than a second.
Yeah.
And that's enough time for us to really read and break something for 5 or 6 yards, whatever the case may be. We don't have anybody back there that's a dangerous, shifty runner that's going to fake people out of their shoes, right? We're just kind of plotting along. Very interesting, but we plot along and it works if you do it right. And then you've got these trap plays where we're pulling tight ends and it just doesn't work. We're getting blown up. It's
so close to being there.
Did you watch Carter Bryant's breakdown?
No,
I did. It was pretty good.
I did.
Okay.
It was good. I'm just saying it was
it's
good.
Like stuff about that. O-line.
Yeah. Well, I think we obviously ran the ball much better
we did
this week. And I think it could have been even better. Like the O-line did block well, and then the running backs would miss the hole. The running backs had to get a lot of extra yards on plays that the O-line missed their blocks on. So it's like they were fighting each other on, trying to run the ball better. But we stuck to, we actually attempted certain runs in certain situations that I liked. And it paid off. I thought Durham, I don't know, he looks a little bit hesitant. Maybe it's his injury, but he still had some tough yardage.
Since South Carolina last year, after that game, it's been the same Caden Durham. It's just been this whole like something like there's a little bit.
It's always so close,
but there's no burst. There's no but it's like watching Josh Williams again. He's just kind of shifting through, gets the yards he needs, but there's nothing like dangerous about it that you need to respect until you give him a little wiggle room and it's like he'll get an extra few yards, right? There's some positive momentum there. I thought Harlan Berry played well. And then there was one play where he leaked out of the backfield and Nuss hit him on an out route, caught the ball very well, turned upfield for a yard or two on the sideline. It was very nice to see the young guy getting in that rhythm. But moral of the story, the offensive line started to block on an average level instead of getting their ass kicked every single play. Now, listen, we get up to the goal line, all bets are off. It's over, which has to change. You got Caden Proctor from Alabama running in on the goal line. Let's get creative. Obviously they didn't feel comfortable with their running back doing on the goal line. And so they put Caden Proctor back there and D lineman. Let's do that too. That's not because, they're trying to be funny and fun. It's because that is what works better than the traditional offense they have. LSU's traditional offense on the goal line has been disgusting. The red zone in general has been disgusting.
We emphasized Juwan Johnson being this red zone thing. What did we do right after the fumble? He goes in direct snap, like you said, with the walk one up fullback. And then all the other red zone drives, I don't think we ever saw that formation again.
When we get excited and we get in scoring zones and opportunities, it's like we're just like, self-destruct.
It's my naughty pet.
Yeah, it's like we can't do this. We can't do this. This is getting too out of hand. If that can be fixed, and everything that they keep talking about is like this can be fixed. We still have time to fix this. We're running out of time.
This is the last week to fix
it. This is the week. Because if we lose this game, we're going to be right back in the studio being like, all right, let's just talk about college football because LSU is the same song and dance.
We're not beating A&M. We're not beating Bama. It's
but
like all of a
if
sudden
we pull this
staring
off,
down 8-4.
If we pull this off, that hook is back in me.
Oh yeah,
That hook is back in if we beat Vandy on the road.
Yeah, because that makes A&M the game of the season.
Yes.
Because you win that game,
You
can
can
most
lose to
likely
Bama.
lose to Bama,
It's
and then you
fine.
beat Western Kentucky, beat Oklahoma, and you probably have to go on the road in a playoff.
Yeah.
Like this college football landscape is far from written in stone at this point. Like there
I
is
agree.
much more chaos
And
out
so
there.
it begs the question, can this team get better?
If I told you,
Have we seen Brian Kelly get teams better towards the end of the year? I think we have.
Yeah, I agree.
Right? Haven't we seen that before? And I know we
have a healthy Nuss at the moment.
I know I'm out on Brian Kelly. I'm not trying to give him any flowers here, but if I believe the first year he came, like towards the second half, you're like, ooh, that's the O-line we've been waiting to see.
Yeah, we lost to Florida State. We lost to Tennessee by 1 million, and then we ran a bunch
figured
off.
it out, right?
Yeah.
I feel like each year there is a point in the season where like they do get better. Can this team receive the coaching, right? I feel like there's a disconnect between the coaching on offense and these players. It's not the talent. It's honestly, it's not the scheme. It's something to do with the cohesiveness of this group. And maybe it has been Nuss sucking in the beginning, and it's like the confidence is dropped. It's all about this one player and not really about the whole of the offense. He's not throwing with a towel anymore. We can really start to get in a rhythm. I think the rhythm is what's missing. It's the confidence in that rhythm and getting the breaks.
I don't think we teach the technique well. It's like, how many times is Nussmeier going to throw a ball where he thinks Tradez is just going to sit down, but Tradez is breaking out?
That's inexcusable at this point in the season now. We've seen it happen too many times.
I get it. He's a basketball player.
But but no, he's not now. He's not.
Hey, man,
he's a first-round draft pick.
Just turn around.
Yeah.
Like it's
you could have had 2 more
like
touchdowns.
It's so many things like that. It's anytime, and I think the offensive line did a better job of the stunts and the games up front. But it's like anytime a DN crashes to the middle, our tackle's like, I got to chase him. It's like, no, somebody's coming. Like somebody else is taking that spot.
Yeah, and then you've got Chris Hilton, the boner killer.
Dude.
The minute that ball goes, you're just like, ooh, that's his
Haven't
arms
seen
back.
any comments on Facebook.
Yeah, right. Yeah, shout out to Caleb Jackson's dad for pulling the post immediately. Apparently, he pulled his out. But no, Chris Hilton's dad's not posting much anymore. But he's getting his shot, man. But like Nuss let that ball go and it hung in the air for so long. You're just like, this is it. Like
he didn't jump. So
no, it was a good throw.
It was a really good throw.
It was a good throw. Could it have been maybe
a tad behind?
Could it have been a foot further, a yard further?
Yeah.
Sure. Yes. A tad, Lloyd. That's it. Hilton 100% needs to catch that ball.
But it's like at some point we just have to have Barry and Brown running that route.
Yeah, now.
That's what I'm saying.
Every time he touches the
Nick
ball,
Anderson, I don't care who it is.
Let
someone
Kyle
else.
Parker, let somebody try to catch that football. Because the second Hilton has to break any rhythm and he has to like dial it back for a half second at all, his hands are just like, we left the building. We're not here anymore. Alligators.
No, I agree. And you mentioned it, Kyle Parker, obviously good to see him out there taking that Aaron Anderson role. I think Anderson's going to be back this week, but it's like, man, we got the talent. It's like when Kyle Parker's not your third, fourth, fifth option in your offense and your weapons, it's like you got some weapons.
He definitely looked the fastest I've seen any receiver this year.
Yeah.
On that play.
He's making the most out of every opportunity he gets. Reward the guy. And then you got guys like Bauer Sharp who get every opportunity in the world and they're flattened.
It should be Tradez, Parker, Brown, Anderson, Aaron Anderson, and then Xavion.
Yeah, Xavion's like our best player too.
Yeah,
like he did have like Xavion didn't do much.
He caught like a little pass on the outside, almost scored, got us down to the one.
True. That's true.
He had a wide open ball on a corner route.
Yeah,
that we missed.
Nuss missed him.
Yeah,
he gave him that. That's on me.
That's on me. Yeah,
like a throw that it was third. I think it was 3rd and long, and like Nuss has to make that throw. Carter Bryant made a big point about that.
It's that kind of stuff that like Nuss. I thought those types of situations and those throws would be automatic this season.
He was hurt.
Now he's not, right? So he's got to get back in his rhythm, right?
We got to get back in game speed, Mike.
Okay. They asked him about Pavia this week. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see that.
They're like, what are your thoughts on Pavia? Do you respect him? Like they just straight up asked him that. And he's like, yeah, I mean, like he's a good player, respect his game, but that's all I have to say about it.
I don't go up against him.
Yeah. Like Nuss definitely was kind of annoyed with answering questions and was just like, you know what? we don't have any outside noise. Like, we don't listen to anything. And I'm just like, dude,
Should be the backup for the Jets right now.
you might need to. You might need
Yeah.
to. And I don't. Sup, fellas? Sup, fellas? Nice. Mincy, how do y'all
Mince.
feel about this O line versus Vandy D line? Not great. I've heard a lot about the Vandy D line. I haven't seen shit. I haven't watched their D line much. I know Clark Lee coaches a good defense. They're going to be disciplined. They're going to be sound.
Look,
There's no confidence. If you want to point blank, is there any confidence that LSU's O line is improved? Minimal. I don't know if Vandy's D line is that much better than Clemson's.
I
than
don't
Florida's.
think that maybe as a unit they play better, but I think all these other games we've played, there's more. You played at least one or two like more star power driven defense.
I feel like every week we hear like this is the best D line we're going to face all year.
Yeah, exactly.
We've been saying that since Clemson, since Florida, since South
wait
Carolina.
till A&M. Like,
right. I mean, like every week you're going to have good D linemen. So am I confident at all? Do I feel good about it? No, but I don't feel any different than I did last week. The only O line that we should have bullied and we didn't at all was Ole Miss.
Yeah. No, I have confidence going into this game. I think it's going to be a frustrating game, and it's probably going to look similar to a lot of the games we've played where you feel like we should be more ahead than we are. And it's like, man, we've dominated this, but we're one Pavia play away from somehow being down in this game. Obviously, the 11 a.m. kick, it's just one of those weird spots. I do think LSU is going to go in and win, especially since the world, Vegas and the world are like all on Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt, they already shut us out.
Yeah, it's over.
Shut out.
That I think the line's gonna flip come Saturday morning.
I could see that too.
Or it's gonna be a push at kickoff.
Speaking of push,
Alabama, Missouri,
plus 3.5. If you go by FanDuel,
I had 2.5.
I think we all get a win.
I think that's fair. Rather than giving no one a win with a push, let's just give everyone a win.
Because his 2.5 won, my 3.5 won.
No, I'm with you. I was.
It was the exact same scenario.
And you took 3.5 with Mizzou. I think we all get a dub for that.
It's the exact same scenario. We said, well, what if
and to Grant's credit, Grant was like, well, the only reason I'm taking Bama is it's 2.5. And I'm like, that's a dumb reason to take Bama. And then of course it plays out.
Which I didn't even think about that in the moment until I think you put a message in the chat about that.
I was locked in because I just really didn't want Mike's parlay to end before it ever started. Yeah. So I was locked in.
I was so grateful though that Georgia pulled away. Yeah. Because if Auburn would have been a plus 3.5 as well, and my blew it was
it Oregon?
Oregon.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would suck.
Yeah, I had Mizzou in a couple of these. Again, Oregon killed me in every. That was the game I was most confident in the weekend. Yeah. So I'm not gonna. I don't even know what my record was, but I'm not gonna tout that I saw the board perfectly.
I felt so good about USC, and I felt so good about us getting a win.
Yeah.
Right. And after the 11 a.m. kick, I started parlaying. I was like, all right, let me go LSU money line, USC money line, and let's throw in an easy one, Oregon money line.
No, that's what I did for everyone. I was like, obviously Texas Tech, let's move that line to like 9.5.
Right.
And I had like literally, I think I would have lost a couple because Tennessee, I knew Tennessee was a rat with Arkansas, but I kept being like, well, they're going to win by 7 or they're going to win. So I had them in a couple that kind of fucked me a little bit too, but I feel like I saw that one and I didn't want to believe it.
Yeah.
And so that one doesn't feel as bad. Auburn looked like Auburn was in cover territory for a long part of that game.
Long time. The final score doesn't do it justice. They were battling.
Their offense can't get anything.
Yeah. Right. And then Arnold fumbles at the goal line like that switched it.
I tweeted it, but I think if LSU played Auburn this year, it'd be 0-0 rolling into overtime.
Yeah, that would be a game. Speaking of Texas Tech, though, there was a funny clip. It was just such a great interaction. The Kansas coach after was shaking the Texas Tech coach's hand, which Texas Tech being involved in the NIL era where they can just scoop up these portal players, they're going to build something there at Texas Tech. And it's going to be pretty fun because you're going to have some competition out in Texas. You're going to be pulling kids from A&M. That'll be interesting. But the tortilla throws or tortilla throws.
Italians.
The coach goes up to the tech coach. He's shaking his hand. He pulls him in tight and starts like barking at him. And like the coach looks at him. He's like, how do you want me to stop that? Like, what do you want me to do about that? Honestly. And they get into it. I didn't know that this was because of the tortillas.
Mhm.
And so I was like, man, I wonder what this is. This is him just bitching. Makes way more sense about the type of guy he is after watching this interview. But you got to find the video of him in midfield with.
He didn't have time, Michael. Give it a break.
But then it turns out it's like they throw him on the field apparently.
Yeah.
And so he was mad about that they're not enforcing it. And he's like, we talked to him.
We told
I've
him.
never known that to be a thing. I guess Texas
I
Tech
think
is
it-
good.
I think
now
it's new.
It's not like super new because I remember this used to happen.
This is from 2024, so it's been happening.
Yeah,
Well, no, I know it's like not
brand
like it's
new.
over.
It's been
over.
happening.
I'm saying like I think it might be like a 10-year thing, like recent.
No, I love a feisty Texas Tech. I mean, we grew up with the
Yeah,
Graham
Grahams.
Harrell, Crabtree, like
Yeah.
where Texas Tech was sneaky.
Black and red.
The game
It's a Mike
against
Leach.
Texas.
It's a Mike
yeah.
Leach. Oh man,
No,
you
for
gotta.
sure.
It's fun to see them back. I just thought that was an interesting part. Texas A&M is pretty good. We get them at 6:30, and like you said, man, if we pull this off in Nashville, this game against A&M is going to be enormous. And I think they're a team that's just really well coached, and
I
like
agree.
they don't.
and they got great talent.
They have talent, and they don't quit. Like they're a team that doesn't quit. They do things well.
No, I have confidence solely because that game's at home. If we were going to Texas A&M this year, I would say we had to beat Ole Miss. This is a botched year.
Yeah, I don't know if this is one of those teams, even though, we played Tennessee during the day, it just kind of feels like one of those teams coming in. You're like, yeah, I feel pretty good about it. And then they can just really take it to us. And it's like, well, they're probably the team to beat this year.
A relatively close game.
Could
Early.
be.
No, I'm saying the
Early.
A&M Florida game.
Can you
was,
click on A&M schedule? I know they play Texas at the end. I want to see.
Missouri.
Okay, they don't play Bama. That's what I was wondering. I was just going to say, wouldn't it be wild if A&M loses to LSU, Bama, and Texas and misses the playoffs?
Yeah, I mean, the rest of their schedule looks pretty.
I was about to say at
doable.
this point,
Missouri's still good, man. Missouri is a good football team.
I
I
mean,
think they're going to figure
Playing
something out.
at Missouri, coming out of a LSU game that's at minimum going to be emotional, win or lose, a tough game.
Yeah, I mean,
that's a
obviously, if they can pull that
sneaky
out, it's
spot.
like, that's a team you might bet to make a nice run. But yeah, it should be a heck of an atmosphere, and that means that hope is back instilled if we beat Vandy. If we lose to Vandy, A&M's going to crush us.
No, it's over.
Yeah, if we beat Vandy, though,
If we lose at Vandy, then it's like we might be in James Franklin territory where we just need to pull the ripcord.
you might need to bring some bulletproof vests to campus.
I thought you were going to say bring Ed back.
No. What's with the campus? Like I've been seeing these videos. I haven't been in a few years.
I don't know.
Is this normal? Is this like a thing? Like there's a lot of bitching right now.
night games.
Only night games.
Yeah, it's just night games. It gets dark.
Yeah.
That's normally
And
what night
that's
games
kind
are.
of what happens.
So, but it like
I missed it all,
Apparently,
like, during the
this has
day.
happened a couple times this season.
Right.
This is not the first time there's been a
I was
shooting.
kind of like unaware of that. Like,
Yeah.
I saw Twitter getting after it, and I was like, "Oh, I guess I didn't see that this was happening."
But are we talking on campus? Or are we talking like
think it was- I
yeah,
think it
down
was on-
Astor? You know what I mean?
Down at the AM Seafood Mart down
Yeah,
there.
it's like, well, that's fine.
I think it was
That's
on
off campus.
Yeah,
I think it was on Highland,
yeah, but like
which is on campus.
that's okay. Yeah, I know, but Highland.
Law
has
Center.
shootings
The
every
Law
day,
Center's right
right?
across from the parade grounds. That's on campus.
Yeah, so that's kind of where we used to tailgate.
Yeah.
Could have caught that bullet.
Well, anyway, I was shocked by that. I saw some videos. I'm just like,
I think it
damn.
was fireworks.
No, they arrested a cat. Meow. Let's see. What else? All right. We talked about Brian Kelly was listed as a candidate for Penn State.
Which
He would take in a
Reported
Credit-
first by
credit to all the LSU media members for not asking the question and having him be like, "Guys, I'm not taking the job." Like, credit to them. Let's just everyone just
He wants to answer.
see
that.
something to don't say something.
He would love to
okay?
answer that.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. We can't even
Listen,
bring it up.
boys, I'm here for you.
Because the only good thing, there's no good that can come of it. All it is we'll get made fun of on the internet for a day, and it's like, and then when he leaves to go to Penn State, everyone complains. I'm good.
You're good.
Grant can have the rest of the ice.
I'm here.
No, it's like, and then if he takes the job, everyone laughs at LSU and is like, he lied to you guys, and you get the fake outrage on Twitter, like he told me that he was retiring.
He couldn't handle the Penn State job. Are you kidding me?
I don't know. I think he's I think he's perfect for the Penn State job.
Yeah, dig in there.
Dig in. I'll take the show from here.
Yeah, man, I agree. I think I think he would run for the hills if he got offered the Penn State job.
Nothing would make me happier.
Dude, he is so much like, I thought this would be much easier. This is hard as shit. I thought this is where I was going to retire. But if I have an opportunity to get out of Baton Rouge, my family hates this place. Like, do you think this guy really is just going to park it down here after he's done? No,
I don't know.
He's heading up north.
No, definitely not.
He's getting cozy. He's bundling up, and he's going to go talk to the Yankees.
Nothing would bring me more joy than Brian Kelly taking the Penn State job and then just being like, when you're in the Big Ten.
Yes. I fell asleep laughing to that. I was like,
so
I did think about
funny.
that.
I'm like, look, when you're in the Big Ten, you just got to get
league.
W's. Like, this is a make or miss league.
Brian, you talked about the SEC. Yeah, but times have changed.
Big Ten's different.
The Big Ten
There's more money at Michigan.
There's
more money.
Yeah. It's not oil money.
He's eyeing, dude, he is eyeing that Michigan job.
Oh, it was just I can't stop thinking about the whole, like, I'm just gonna play the hits, but I'm just gonna say Big Ten.
He's eyeing Fox Big Noon kickoff. He wins a couple playoff games at LSU.
Yeah,
he retires.
That's who they want. Where 90% of the social media is like, he killed somebody. let's put him on the morning.
They gotta
show.
have a villain.
Let's get Mark Sanchez on the panel.
Sanchez and Kelly.
Start your Sanchez, Brian Kelly.
Start your morning.
Combo.
I'd watch that shit.
I would eat that. Nothing.
He has like his own WrestleMania music coming down a hill.
Screw Pat McAfee. That's must-see TV right there.
Well, listen, guys, in the Big Ten.
Mark Ingram looking around like, how did I end up here?
Same as Big Cat. Wow.
You remember when Moscona was like, I have it on good authority. I've heard that if the Michigan job is offered, he'd take it.
Oh, yeah. That was a while ago.
You remember that? So, yeah, I have it on good accord that if the Penn State job is offered, he'd go.
And take Blake Baker.
No. It would be just like Marcus Freeman. He'd try to pull him with him. And
I'm not fucking leaving.
He'd be like, no, I'm not going
Baker's
anywhere.
Like, actually, I'm going to stay at LSU and be the head coach.
Yeah, and Woodward would be like, okay, I'll make you the head coach.
Woodward's like, but I got Mark Stoops and Jimbo on the line. So Baker.
I've got Signetti.
I legitimately, knowing that it could go bad, I would be so down to give Baker, the 30-whatever-year-old dude, the job and say, like, let's see what happens.
Are we gonna do? Yeah, I agree. I'm at that stage.
The only other option is Lane. Lanning says no. I don't trust getting Signetti.
Who?
Could it be the golden ticket?
I don't want that.
Maybe.
Who, us?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want Signetti.
No, I don't.
But it's like it's either Lane or because
because it's another.
in my mind.
No, Signetti's another character. I'm tired of having characters.
No, I'm with you. I'm saying there is a world where Signetti is that dude, and like the next job he goes to, he's a stud, whatever.
100%.
Signetti is Brian Kelly. Everything he's doing, Brian Kelly did at Notre Dame.
Yeah, fair.
I mean, like he went on this run and he's this up and comer, but he's a little bit older, but he's wise. Like, win a championship and then I'll put you above that mark, but it's the same thing.
I'm still just tired of these like characters. Like, give me just the young, normal.
Yeah,
guy.
I want somebody where
we've gone through.
They're not above the program, and they come in.
Ed, Brian, like
they come in. I want somebody where LSU makes them, and they're not here to like make LSU again.
Yeah,
like, I'm also of the belief that Brian Kelly's going to sit on his ass and say, "Fire me and pay me $58 million." Personally, like if you want me gone, I'm not leaving.
I think, I think we're gonna have to pay him off. Yeah.
Well, if Penn State wants him,
if Penn State wants him, they'll make it a little
less.
Penn
State would have to pay us
a little
something.
I think they're probably just like, yeah, you're gonna have to pay for half of this.
What he on the way out, he recommends Sloan as the head coach.
Yeah. Well, that's the other thing is
You didn't get time to
Yeah,
meet
Baker-
who would
players.
Baker pick?
Baker would keep Sloan. They were in each
Oh.
other's weddings. Like,
Oh,
you think
were
he's-
they?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
think he's gonna be like, "You're out of here, man.
Yeah, sorry, buddy.
I need a fresh slate."
Yeah.
My wife loves Mandeville.
um, I don't know. That's going to be one of those things where like, yeah, but Baker's got to keep Sloan, so give him a year before he figures out he's got to let him go.
But realistically,
Again, I'm not the most after watching, and I think Dixon does a great job on the Handycast of like breaking down, doing the film review and all that stuff. It's like the more I watch that shit, and someone deserves blame
But
for the
there's something
technique and
off
everything. I
on the
agree.
like somehow Baker figures it out with the defense. That's the Brian Kelly team.
Yeah.
How come on the offensive side it's so out of whack? You
I
can't
agree.
blame Brian Kelly for that
It
too.
was a tummy injury.
Well, I know, but it's like it's everything. It's
my tummy hurts.
It's across the board on the offense. They're just, I don't know, man. Like they've got the equipment, they've got everything they need. They're like on a balance beam, walking on a tight wire across two buildings, just balancing themselves. The defense is able to make it across.
Complimentary football.
The offense has the same equipment, and they're just like, whoa, a little bit of wind, and they're gone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's the same people, though.
Yeah.
So what is the common denominator? I think the coordinator needs
what? You're spoiled.
the
You're
the
spoiled.
coordinator needs some responsibility in the organization and the discipline and the structure of practice and what we're focusing on and how we're going to set that up from an operational aspect of no, fuck that. We're not going through the same drills today. We're pulling Gooden in on offense and we're going to have to get him in a 3-point stance and
big
figure
cat
something out.
drill now.
Guess what? Baker or not Baker, Bauer Sharp. I've been watching film every week. Yeah, I'm the coordinator. I've been paying attention a little bit. You suck. And we've given you all the opportunities possible. Let's coach up Donovan Green and maybe plug him in for a little bit. Like as a coordinator, you've got to be able to step in and make adjustments. I like as good as Sloan, not as good, but like I understand and I'm totally with you. The play calling is not the problem. It's the execution. The execution doesn't 100% fall on the players if every single week we can't get it done.
I agree. I'm
Something
with you.
has to change coaching wise, systematically, and how they approach it. And that starts with the coordinator. So that's where my slant on Sloan is. It's
I'm
not,
with you. I'm in the same boat.
It's not his analytics or his brain on play calling.
Like I said a couple weeks ago, it's like Bane in The Dark Knight Rises. Like they expect one of us in the wreckage, brother. Like
Yeah.
I don't care if it's not necessarily your fault. You're gonna have to take the fall for this.
There's definitely the share of questionable play calls too.
I agree. This is not a like Joe Sloan did nothing wrong. I'm just saying
when you look back, yes, there is some creativity. There's flaws in running 4 verts on an all-out blitz. You know, like there's just different things. But
shout out to Frothy. He said, "Let's go, boys! Heading to Vanderbilt or heading to Nashville for a bachelor party."
Love
that is
that.
what a bachelor trip's
Love
all
that.
about.
I don't know if it's for your wedding or not, but yeah. Shout out to Frothy in the chat.
Wait, are you
Share it with your
actually
boys?
Froth? Are
No,
you
in my bachelor
My
party.
bachelor party. Yeah.
I was gonna say,
are you in a van right now? Because if you're in a van,
Frothy's on YouTube, so he probably doesn't know what we're talking about.
Dave
they could
Avanda.
have it just
Only
plugged in.
there's a few. There's got to be a few of the OG Dave Avanda, the people out there. That was so much fun.
It was a great trip. We took a van. We recorded in the back
In
of the
the
van.
back.
We went to the Tennessee game. Never been to Nashville as a fan to watch a Vanderbilt game, but there many times. Lived there for a little bit.
Spent an hour in Nashville when we went to Pinehurst.
Yeah, we Nashville is a fun place to go. Obviously, we have to win this game. If you're an LSU fan going to
It's a
Nashville
business
for a
trip.
bachelor party and you win this game, that's a fun weekend.
Great
boys.
weekend.
Yeah.
There's also another comment here. Mike is going to hate Bauer Sharp into a 120-yard 2-touchdown game this week.
If it's anything like my fantasy leagues going, yeah, I will. Yeah, I will.
But like, I would rather do that than keep trying to have him block and pulling and like being the guy who's like setting up the play.
It's getting warm.
So it's like if we want to just run him in routes and throw him the ball, like fine, sign me up.
Bauer Sharp?
That's what I'm saying.
He's
like,
dropping everything.
I
If
get
it's
it.
not in the
I would-
basket,
I would rather,
or if he does catch it, don't hit him hard because he'll fumble it.
I'd rather us target him in the passing game than be like, hey, this run play doesn't work unless you make.
Can he
this
play
block.
defensive end?
Listen,
No, Carpenter's got D end on lock.
I feel like I don't know. I was gonna say maybe he can run the ball, but then like he's weak when he goes to the line to lead block. If you can't lead block with aggression, you're not getting the football.
It's a symptom of the whole team. No one on the offense keeps their feet either. They're always on the ground. We're on the ground way too much.
Mason Taylor did it last year. Every time he caught the ball, like you guaranteed he's going to hit the ground.
I'm
within
not
2
blocking.
steps.
Yeah.
We're blocking. We're hitting the ground.
Yeah. Catching the ball, blocking, everything. Like Nick Anderson falls before he even gives it an attempt in that that end zone throw.
I think it was the big Juwan Johnson run. It could have been one of Durham's, but I think it was Juwan Johnson. There was a Barry and Brown comes across the middle and like doesn't whiff, but doesn't really make the block. But
when
also,
Hankton gets like goes nuts.
it was also enough to like actually bounce the play. So he did his job, and he immediately is pointing to the sidelines, and it was just very funny if you go back and watch the game.
Cortez goes out and like gives him a little. I don't know if he was yelling at him or like giving him.
He was like, "You did your job" or something. I don't know. It was just very funny.
No, the receivers block well. I would like to see more of it. I mean, like, can we have that blocking aggression translate to the rest of the team? We'll see. We talked about it already. Delane is incredible.
Mr. Deeds. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Delane.
We do have eventually at some point in this podcast, I think we can get to it. Little teaser. So I finally watched Happy Gilmore 2. The consensus has been it's awful. And so I waited until now.
I haven't had the balls to watch
it. You watched it early on.
Yeah.
Never got to it. You haven't gotten to it.
Can't do it. I listened to that, but that was the consensus across the board. Like everyone said it wasn't that great. There's so much other stuff to watch right now. We were watching movies and we kind of started watching some Sandler movies because man, they're actually pretty funny. And it's like before 2003.
You know why? I tried to watch Monster, the Ed Gear thing on Netflix, brother. Dude, you want to talk about just awful.
I saw the Barstool guy like Ken Jack ripping on it. I didn't know about it until I saw that tweet.
You have to refresh your brain a little bit or freshen up your brain after watching that with like an Adam Sandler movie. So I think we watched Happy Gilmore 2 and I was like, this is pretty funny. This is actually funny. And so I messaged the group and I was like, actually enjoyed it. And we had some good conversation about why you're not watching it, because Dumb and Dumber the similar type of situation where it's just going to be these cameos and odes to the past.
It's just like at some point it's too far gone.
With that being said, I think they made it a point to be like, we're not going to beat Happy Gilmore.
We're leaning into it.
We're leaning into this.
Fair.
And we're going to make
I do like Julie Bowen.
A continuation. And it was really good. I thought it was funny. Would I watch it again? If it's on, maybe
I'll watch it at some point.
It was fine.
I have been watching Task. You should probably
I
check
just
it out.
Didn't like Mayor of Easttown. It's the same people and it looks slow. Is it slow?
A little. It's good. I've been watching one episode a night. I'll probably watch another one tonight and stay up too late.
I'll check it out.
Anyway, Sandler.
I watched The Substance last night, and that was
I don't even know
so Demi Moore, a lot of nudity, horror flick, but
I do know what you're talking about.
Very disturbing.
How was the nudity though?
Very disturbing.
Strong
great.
to quite strong.
Strong.
How's your portfolio, Greg?
So we were talking about okay. And so then Grant said, yeah, I don't know if it would be in the top 10, or did you say it would be in the top 10?
All right. I said it wouldn't be in his top 10, but it's definitely not one of his worst films ever.
Right. And so then my initial thought was, does he really have 10 movies that are better than this? Like, I couldn't really think of anything other than a few of his originals. And then I looked up his movie list. I'm like, dude, I forgot about so many of these. We need to put our own like top 10 list together because there's like 20 that could be in there. So we all put our top 10 together.
We all did would be a loose term. You did.
I did.
I got a list. I have a list.
I think we have lists. Do you have a list?
No, but I can go off of your list.
Bullshit. You have to have a list.
Grant made a list like 4 minutes ago.
That's why the audio
While he
was
didn't turn
jacked.
the audio on, he was making an Adam Sandler top 10 list.
While you do that, I'm going to talk about our white jerseys.
Oh yeah, have they actually announced that it's white
I don't know
jerseys?
if it's the
I saw the
jerseys,
white
I know it's
helmet.
the helmets.
Okay, because when I think you said that earlier,
There's no way we're wearing purple at home. Well, I guess we could.
We did last
We
time.
did last
to
time.
Vanderbilt.
We did last time.
2019, they wore white, purple, white, I believe.
Yeah. Remember
I think
Adrian
that
McGee killed a man? Like, where is that offense? You remember that offensive line when Adrian McGee went back and peel blocked?
I thought you said Terrence McGee.
Is it
I was
Adrian
like,
McGee?
when? I think they're right. I just thought
Terrence McGee was the running
I
back.
coughed and I thought, I was like, is he talking about Terrence McGee?
What about this guy?
Great mustache.
Sucks. But maybe put him in the backfield.
Put him at tight end.
I don't know. Are we doing Sandler movies now?
No, I think
OU Texas.
Yeah, I think we should talk about the rest of the football games.
Oh, we teased it.
Let's talk a little bit of. Let's talk about Vanderbilt before we move on.
Yeah, that's
what
fine.
are our true feel like?
Are
they a product of their weak schedule and this is a little
bit.
hype, or are they legit?
A little bit. I came away from the Alabama game kind of like being impressed with Vanderbilt, considering they did a lot of things that kind of pissed that game away. I just trust our defense. I think we have enough. I think the offense is figuring enough out that we can go put 24, 30, something to 28 on the board. And I trust our defense to keep Vanderbilt under that. I don't think it's going to be pretty.
Well, that's the problem. I feel like we have to be pretty if we're going to win. Because when we're ugly, we're giving points away. Like when we're ugly, it's goal line interceptions, goal line fumbles. It's points being removed. I think if we play our game,
I think Garrett would tell you he just made a bad read.
Yeah, I think if we play our game, we can beat this team. I think
I agree.
if we get silly and we're just like, oh god, fumble. Like if we start doing this stupid shit, then we're gonna lose this game badly, in my opinion.
No, if LSU loses this game, I'm not going to be like, I am stunned. I can't believe that outcome. I just, again, I trust our defense.
I look at Pavia and the cockiness and that Vanderbilt swagger of like, we're up and coming, we're the team. Yeah,
they're happy to be out there playing football.
We blew it against Bama, but guess what? We're gonna make our statement against LSU
off a bye,
right? Like that's what's happening here. And if we play our game, we should be able to do it. But what is our game? Our game is solid defense, right?
I can't call it.
At some point, we saw it happen against South Carolina. We fucked around and found out twice, and then all of a sudden the dam broke on an inside run against our defense, right? So like our defense is not immune to mistakes, and Vanderbilt will absolutely capitalize on that. So if this offense can do what they did against South Carolina and eliminate the turnovers, we can win this game. Yes, 100%. It's do we improve on the little things? Do we stop shitting our pants? Do we stop being the drunk guy in the woods, shooting ourselves in the foot and reloading and doing it again on the other side?
Yeah, I think it comes down to if LSU's in 3rd and 8 all day, you're going to lose. If LSU's in 3rd and 2, 3rd and 4, like actually like being productive on offense, moving the ball, not stupid penalties, blowing timeouts, everything like that. Like I just have confidence. I think the offense has turned a corner in that we will see this week kind of like our final form. And I know you can improve a little bit, but I think there's a little bit of confidence back in the building, and you're going to see it kind of be put together more than it has this season.
Yeah, it would suck if like, oh, we lose, and then all of a sudden against A&M, it's like, all right, we got Kern in at tackle, and he's dominating. We've got Green in for fucking Bauer Sharp, and he's dominating. Like,
well, that's
these adjustments need to be had now, and we need to win today.
If Weston Davis olays a guy and Nussmeier gets destroyed and is limping in the first quarter,
then Van
it's
Buren
like,
goes in and dominates. It's like, okay, who's watching these players?
It drives me nuts. Like, I get you can't just throw guys under the bus, but like, for Brian Kelly, just be like really happy with the offensive line, no sacks, clean quarterback. It's like not clean.
Yeah.
Not
he got
clean.
Drilled. He was limping after every play.
Getting hammered constantly.
Yeah, and then he takes off for 25. I don't know if the gimpiness is real.
That was a galloping 25 though.
Yeah, how did they say
it? They clocked him at 22 miles an hour.
Yeah, of course they did.
How did they say it? They're like, if you had a busted tire floating down the interstate, like that's what that run looked like. It's like, damn, dude, I didn't think it was that bad.
No, it's just he hit that one step where he's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And then it was
no. He doesn't need to juke. Like that, he's getting shot when he does that.
Any comments going, Grant? Been a minute since
we want to
the last comment was about who would we go after if Brian Kelly left.
Jason said that?
Yeah, we already covered that.
Okay. Yeah,
James Franklin
should be a very exciting coaching carousel season. I think this thing is going to get fun.
Yeah.
And
a lot of names.
a lot of names.
Do you think Lincoln Riley would take a different job?
Yeah.
I do too. What
This
if
is a-
like what if he goes to, would it shock you if he went to Florida?
It would shock me.
It would be a
I
little
think
surprising.
That'd be really cool.
I read something
That'd
today
be fun for the sport. What do you
that
think?
Florida.
Yeah, I'm just coming up with this off the top of my head, but I was just thinking about guys that like
He wouldn't. I don't think he
again,
would leave USC.
Brian Kelly left and everyone was like stunned. I was trying to think like who are those guys that people think aren't going anywhere, or staying put? Like who
He would
because-
go there over Penn State.
Yeah, I agree. But you're like, if I'm Lincoln Riley, I'm like, man, it's not going as good. I can probably just jump ship and get a couple more years of grace period, get into the SEC, and get
Yeah,
a
if
nice
Lincoln Riley
buyout.
was just playing like old school Pac-12 football, he'd stay at USC forever.
But he would also be in the playoff like every year,
yeah, and lose.
which is
Maybe,
what he's
right?
used to.
But now he's got to play Michigan,
Yeah.
Ohio State. He's got to be with the boys. You might as well be with the boys in the SEC.
He played Notre Dame this week, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or
Again,
yeah,
I
yeah.
see nothing about USC. It's crazy. 5-1.
Well, they're never on. We had the fucking mayor's.
Oh my
election.
God,
Yeah,
that was
sucks.
insane.
That was bad.
That was insane.
I don't like. We already knew old girl won.
Cut in for 5 minutes if you want.
Yeah.
I'll give you the entire halftime. Play the fucking football.
N-
Give me a picture in picture.
It was a wasted tape.
Insane.
No one's watching that. No one had
Now-
that off of mute.
I literally.
I would imagine we could have logged in directly to like the Fox app, and
I'm not doing that.
I
Yeah.
agree. I
Yeah,
didn't.
you already
either.
paid
I'm
for
not
it.
going to the cock to fucking second screen Notre Dame or whatever USC Michigan. I'm
Mhm.
not doing it.
All right. Let's you want to talk some games and then we'll get into Sandler or
Talk,
games.
Yeah.
some
Are
of-
you talking about
did
like
we-
the coming
do
week?
we want to talk about a few of the games that happened?
We talked
I think
about
we did.
Indiana.
About
We
them
didn't
all,
really
just
mention
real
Texas
quick.
OU.
Yeah, Texas OU is always that game that is
What we didn't talk about this game. That
Yeah,
was weird.
in the most unsurprising news of all time, Ole Miss, everyone, Pat's laying on the back for beating LSU, and they're in a fucking dogfight with Washington State coming off their bye.
yeah,
I
the
had
LSU
nothing.
victory wasn't that great. We played like absolute shit.
Yeah, I agree.
Somehow they put them at 4 because of it.
LSU should have won that game with if we had the offense we had on Saturday against South Carolina, we beat Ole Miss.
We're just like a typical like New Orleans Edna Carr, where like at any week
Whoa.
they could no. What I'm saying is like the discipline wise, as the inconsistency and who it is that shows up. Like at 1 week they'll show up and just like crush people,
Rank them number 1.
and then the next week it's like they lost to Ole Miss, but like they're still probably much better, but like they just didn't show up and they looked like garbage. Like that's what LSU does.
Yeah.
Um,
Alabama, I mean, Missouri gave them all they wanted. Ty Simpson threw a couple really big balls at big times.
in windows, in some tight windows.
there
He
was
looks good. He looks really good.
they went for it on 4th and 8. And like that game, Missouri, if they get a stop there, Missouri legitimately has a chance to go down and win the game.
Ty Simpson was laughed off the stage week 1.
Yep.
By all of
By
us.
us.
By all of us, by
It should have
everybody.
been.
Should have been.
Look who they
whatever.
lost to.
I know. And he played like garbage. He looked like a phony. The man is looking like the first pick in the draft at this point. He's looking at
Probably gonna win
possibly
the
for the
Heisman.
Heisman. Like, and it's not a fluke. Like he's throwing he's throwing bullets, and it's in tight spaces, and he's like really passionate. Like he's playing with a lot of fire. He wants it. It sucks to see because I want to see Bama tumble. The fact that they got past Georgia and then now they won in a slugfest against Missouri, they have won me over in a sense of they're not dying anytime soon this
Yeah.
season. Ty Simpson looks good.
They could still lose.
They could still lose, and I don't have them penciled in as the national champion, but they look really good. They look like a top 5, top 4 team.
It is interesting that it's you do see it different. Like it's not this we dominate the line of scrimmage Nick Saban football anymore. Like they have the skill position players.
It's Washington
Yeah, but it's just I don't know. So that gives me a little bit, and LSU maybe
with
I like
Bama
our,
players.
I like
yeah.
our defensive line, but it's like I'm not saying that LSU is necessarily that team that goes in and dominates the line of scrimmage and makes Bama look silly. But it's like the recipe for beating Bama. It's like forever Bama was just like, well, dude, they got like 17 first-round draft picks on the line of scrimmage, and it's like they maybe still have some of them, but it's not the same.
The Bama game is going to be very much like what we saw against Ole Miss. They're going to score points. Defense is going to keep you in the game. Can you score points on that defense?
Yeah. Can you keep your quarterback alive?
Yeah.
On the road?
Go up a little bit, Grant. There was another game.
Texas Tech.
Let's talk about Red River. So this was an interesting situation. It's always that game, but you really can't call it.
Yeah.
You can't.
I can't call it.
It feels like normally the team who like everyone's down on and not the team, like that's the team who ends up winning this game.
Mateer played, so he was coming off an injury, played okay, not great. I guess good for Manning. They had their win. I mean, this was one of your typical Red River game, man. Yeah, I mean, he did enough. It is what it is.
The defense did it.
No, Oklahoma's defense is
Special
fine.
teams?
Oklahoma's defense is respectable.
They are good.
And
they actually lead the country in every statistical
They
category.
scored 23 points on them. So
3 interceptions.
That's an interesting game there. Let's move on to this week.
Was there anything else?
I don't have much on the Georgia Auburn game. We talked about the whole timeout thing.
This game snuck up here.
That's what I do. I'm telling
Sneaky.
you. I had an eye on that game because I had Tennessee like money line and -7.
Oh, Michigan.
And then the USC, which I picked USC. I heard is it Lee Fines? No. Somebody goes on Moscona's show every Thursday or Friday and gives like these picks. Fuck, what's his name?
Did we not
He's
end
in a
up actually
magazine.
taking that game? Because I feel like we both
We
were
did.
like USC.
No, we
Okay.
picked.
We all picked
We
USC,
picked
yeah.
on it.
Yeah.
I think, but I actually bet on USC.
Same.
And it paid
Same.
off.
But it was part of a parlay that didn't. do
How
anything.
about Moore strolling into the press conference with a blue collar jacket
Big
on?
jacket? Yeah, I mean it's.
You
that-
think he called Harbaugh and Harbaugh was like, "It's time.
It's time.
Bring out the Dickies.
The leaves have hit the ground.
Bring him out."
Florida State goes
loses
down
again. It's crazy. Norvell.
Brother-in-law was he's
How
like,
was
he goes, it's a $50-something million buyout. It's ridiculous. Like he's like, of course we just
Shout out
raised
Jimmy
it.
Sexton.
He's like, we just raised the buyout after he had a decent season 2 years ago.
Yeah,
Now we're
is
screwed.
this the day and age where like the buyouts now have hit the ceiling where like
Yes.
the boosters are like, we can't do.
I would rather
we can't do.
we would
this.
rather pay a question at coach and pay for the roster
Yeah,
than to hire the big name.
Yeah,
I
I think
agree.
this is the end of that.
Yes, we're not going to keep seeing this. It's like there, yeah. I don't know. I'm sure a guy like there will be some out there, and most teams will end up regretting it. But no, I agree.
they have to really be a guy. You have to have skins on the
Like
wall.
Lane will take a big buyout to leave Ole Miss. I think.
Yeah, but
Freeman would be a monster buyout if he was actually going to leave Notre Dame. I think. But
I
yeah,
think he's waiting around for a
No,
Ryan
I
Day
agree.
exit. I think he's happy at Notre Dame, right? That would count there. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm with you. I think we've gone over the hill on just handing out buyout.
Like,
Anyone in the
Mike
SEC.
Norvell's not getting a $50 million contract. Again.
No, he's going to be at Memphis and getting paid.
Brian
800K.
Kelly's not getting paid $100 million
No.
ever again.
No.
Okay, so we start off the day with the boys. LSU at Vandy, -2.5
Wait, do we want to
Commodores.
let's look at the
My bad.
well, I just thought about this.
Last week's scores.
Mr. Deeds.
Let's look. Oh wait, wrong one. That's my list.
Look at all those tabs.
Yeah, it's crazy. It just
You still have that breakdown. X out of some of that, huh? Get it out of here.
Yeah, I need to delete
Hide it at least.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
Tally us up.
The-
Tally us up.
It is. It's right here.
Oh,
This was from last
damn,
week.
Always two
uh,
behind.
Pulling away, just pulling
Four.
away.
Last week. Wait, we didn't have USC as a. We didn't have them on.
I think we talked about like 3 extra games and they were in there. But yeah, either way, it's fine.
I had. Oh yeah, I did have South Carolina
For all
+9.
the
Yeah.
podcast listeners out there, season totals: Mike 20 and 22, Brett 24 and 18, Grant 22 and 20. So we're right there.
Still a race. Still a horse
oh
race.
yeah, 1 week. 1 week
Yeah.
changes everything.
Yeah.
There's
sure.
this is not a this is everything is still in question.
If I just copy every one of Brett's picks, then it makes it much harder for Mike to win.
That's fine if you don't want to win. All right.
No, I know. Do you want to do the picks first, and then let's do the picks, and then we'll look at the rest of the slate.
This is your show, brother.
Yeah. You're the
Let's do our
producer.
picks, and then we'll look at the slate. Unless you want to do it in inverse.
Nope.
I don't care.
We're good.
Let's do the inverse.
This is the big games.
Yeah, this is fine.
Okay.
LSU at Vanderbilt, like we talked about. Vandy minus 2.5. Give me the boys.
Yeah, you got it. We're taking LSU here. Grant.
2:30. Ole Miss at Georgia. Georgia is minus 7.5. Over under set at 54.5. Don't overthink it, Mike. Number 5, Ole Miss 6-0. Georgia is 5-1 with their one sole loss to Alabama, but they've been squeaking a squeaky wheel. It's at 2:30. Oh God, 7.5 is a big boy.
Everything in my body says Georgia wins, Ole Miss covers, but I'm taking Georgia.
I want to take Georgia. God, that line. And it's Kiffin and Kirby who are like friends. And this week, Kiffin's trying to like mess with Kirby.
Yeah, but Kirby's a great coach.
He called
clapping his
Kirby fat.
hands.
He
Yeah,
called Kirby
him
fat.
this week.
Couldn't button his fucking uniform.
He had to take the jersey off because it was just
It was
couldn't
just
fit.
too hot and stuffy. He was sweating. Listen, Kirby's gonna see that fucking defensive tape that they put out there, and he's gonna be like, "Hey guys, let's just run the ball."
Yeah, we're gonna run the ball for 8,000 yards.
Yeah,
tonight.
and honestly, like if we get a couple stops, we're gonna be 2 touchdowns ahead. So give me Georgia. It's okay. Listen, it is what it is. I'm not you. I'm not gonna just take
I
the
know.
opposite.
I want to bet Ole Miss, though, I think.
I'm not touching that. Ohio State at Wisconsin.
I don't know if this was supposed to be.
I don't
here.
like
I was gonna
this.
say you put this on
No,
here
thi-
just for me to take.
No,
Wisconsin.
no. This was not.
This
This
is
is.
strictly
2-4 Wisconsin.
strictly to make me take West. The
I've got a
shitty
read on this
Wisconsin team.
25.
Yeah.
No. This is a mistake.
Get it out of here.
This is a mistake.
Delete the row.
The whole row.
That's definitely.
All
a
right,
mistake.
Tennessee 5.
Wait, let me see. Hold on. Was there a game that I missed though?
That sounded like your boy on Barstool, and he's like, "What is the most populated state?"
Oh
No. Am I close?
Mississippi State, Florida,
Australia?
A&M, Arkansas.
No, I think I have them because there was 5 ranked versus ranks, which are right here. So I don't know what happened there.
All right, Tennessee at Bama, 6:30 p.m. I love this game. Give me Tennessee plus 7.5. Just give it to me. I'm not thinking about it.
I like
agree.
the confidence in
I
that.
agree. I would take the if I had to. I would honestly take the over before I took anything. But I'll take Tennessee as well.
All right.
I like Alabama a
Good.
lot this Alabama's going to win this game, but most likely Tennessee is still a better football team than Missouri. They're a better football team than Vanderbilt. They're up there with Georgia. They took it to the line with Georgia. So how close did Bama beat Georgia? Or how big?
10 maybe.
Was it 10?
No, let's see.
I thought it was closer than that.
24-21.
Oh, 3.
Yeah. Give me Tennessee.
Never mind. Yeah, I'm go Bama. Just got to mix it
Yeah,
up
for
here.
sure. That's
Yeah.
It's a good. I feel good about it too.
okay.
I'm gonna tease it down to bet on it, but
What are you going to tease it to?
5.5.
like 6.
Yeah. So if it's 6, you lose. USC at Notre Dame.
We can't have the same picks. I'm taking USC, and I know you're doing it too.
What the dude? Yeah. Hold on. Don't put USC on there for me yet.
Brett, I can put it there for you.
Yep.
Nice. Oh, what the fuck happened here?
Format paint.
8.5. That's stupid.
Yeah.
That is
lot
a
of points.
stupid line.
Every time we see Notre Dame play a good team, they've lost.
I like.
Notre Dame's winning this game.
I know. I like Notre Dame by like 3.5.
I'm putting my flag down. USC's winning this game.
Okay. So we'll put money line for a bonus point.
Yeah, no. Plus 300. That's 3 wins. We're on the unit system.
See, now I'm in my head.
I like the way Game Day has that super dog pick. I wish we would where they have a whole formula.
Yeah.
I don't know what it
6:30.
is.
I'm at soccer practice.
Give me
at
Notre
that
Dame.
time. I'm not watching.
Nice,
Give me
Mike.
Notre Dame.
Let's bet it
I just
together.
baited you into that.
I like USC a lot, man.
I have no thoughts or anything on the Utah game.
Oh,
Utah just beat the hell out of somebody.
Utah State.
go to it.
No. They beat somebody,
Give me BYU.
and so did BYU. I think Utah beat the.
You don't
hell-
just walk into Provo.
Arizona State.
You never
beat
walk
the-
into
You just
Provo.
don't. You don't just walk into Provo and come out with a victory.
They beat
I'll
the
take
hell out of-
BYU.
Arizona State. You're gonna go with BYU. BYU has barely beaten nobody, so I'm gonna take perfect. I'm gonna take.
What is
Y'all are
the,
taking BYU.
Yes.
yeah?
All right, I'm taking Utah.
What is this perfect stuff?
Perfect.
Just pick who you want to pick, man.
I am. I was trying to see, and then these are the honorable mentions if we want to throw one in.
Sure. Throw
or
one
all
in.
or any of them, whatever you want. These are other games I thought were interesting picks. They're all happen to be SEC games.
I think this is the week that everyone finally gave up on South Carolina, and I think South Carolina wins this game.
I don't want to mess with this. I'm losing by 4 right now.
It is an interesting line though. It's 5.5.
I know.
On
And
Caesars,
This is ESPN.
what a stupid kickoff time too. 11:45.
I know. I wish that was us.
So
Would have a little bit
Oklahoma-
more
It
time
should
to
have been
get home
us.
from Boo at the zoo or whatever.
Oklahoma is going to be traveling, so it's going to be 10:45 for them in their mental clock. So 10:45 kickoff against
No.
a
Oklahoma Central Time.
So the kick on the East Coast is 12:45. That's our time.
oh,
This is
that's our
Central.
time. Sorry, my whole calendar all day is East Coast. Fuck. I'm sorry.
I don't care.
we don't have to pick that
any
one.
of these
we,
games.
we can pick one. Let's pick one of these three.
Which one do you want to pick? I don't care. What do you want to?
I don't want to have to take Auburn again. I'm so tired of fucking picking Auburn.
Yeah, let's go A&M Arkansas.
losing.
That's a good line.
And it's
7.5 A&M Arkansas. We know A&M's going to win.
Do we think Arkansas has it to do it again after a
No.
loss?
Give me A&M.
If we're all picking A&M here, this isn't the game we're picking because I'm picking A&M.
I'll take Arkansas.
Here we go.
There we go.
I hate it.
Yeah, you
But
don't
those
like
are my
that.
those are my
You
best.
don't like that.
To be fair,
but
my
that-
best picks are the ones I hate. I fucking bet
Yeah.
on Oklahoma, even though
I
I,
know.
sat
But
this-
here and
this
said you have to
line-
bet
You
Texas.
have to bet
This
Texas.
line screams one of your
Yeah.
one of your bets.
Yeah. If this line was 9.5 or 10, like the Tennessee
So-
game was 11, would you be like, oh, that's too much? Probably not.
So are we good with these 6 here?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, fair.
And this is weird though. That is a weird line for Auburn.
So you're going to the Cabbage Patch?
I don't know. It's
What are we
some
doing
sort
this
of
weekend?
monster mash, some sort of Halloween
Monster.
kid thing. I don't know.
Not Monster Truck in the dome. or
No,
anything.
God, Gravedigger kid seats just $5. No, I wish. Oh my God.
Grave digger.
I got sucked into that with like an ex-girlfriend one time and her family. That was
monster truck.
disgusting.
Did you get an awesome
it's
souvenir
great.
cup though?
Dude, that was bad.
Wait,
Just the whole vibe, dude.
we have to wear earplugs? Yeah, the
whole
trucks are
vibe.
so loud that your ears will explode.
No, we were adults. I'm just like,
Your ears would still explode.
I know. Absolutely. I'm talking about being there as an adult. If I don't have children with me, it was just an icky feel.
But no, it's
Grave
just some sort of
digger.
Halloween thing. I don't
Okay.
know.
Yeah, no, I'll be at the
There-
the
wait, wait.
Yam Fest in Gilmer, Texas.
Oh, you're going to the Happy
Jamboree.
Yam Week, everyone.
Oh,
I
yeah.
just I felt like I had to be a
Yeah,
good
dude,
dad.
Queen 73rd Queen, dude. We've got to go and rap and
Wait.
do the stuff.
Are you going to the Lakeview Hospital's having a
That's different. That's next weekend, I think.
No, that's Saturday, I think.
I looked at the flyer before I left.
Well, then
and I thought it said the
mother-in-law,
25th.
mother-in-law's wrong again.
I don't
That's
know,
Boo at the zoo.
but at the hospital.
Yeah.
There's one at the
It's the
hospital,
zoo, trust me.
and she said it was this weekend. She's wrong again.
I'm just telling you that there's a flyer on my kitchen table that literally was like $2 admission. I read it, and I'm almost positive because we're doing this thing this weekend. I saw that.
Where's
I'm like,
this?
I'm gonna have to fucking do this again next weekend.
Dude, when I was
have no
working,
idea.
when I was
I
working, at
live
Lakeview,
4 hours ahead. Like I cannot look more than like 3 hours ahead in my life right now.
I get it.
when I was working at Lakeview, there was some shift where they're like in the middle of the shift, it was kind of slow, and they're like, "Hey, we've got this festival this Saturday. Like, can you go help cook burgers?" And I'm like, "Happily."
Yeah.
Like,
You mean instead of changing out the catheters? Yeah. I think
I was
I'll be
like,
okay.
"Really?" And like, I just manned the grill out there, just like flipping these frozen burgers, and like they were stacking them and just put them in trays. For
Medium
the next,
rare.
yeah,
Put some Tonys on.
yeah. It was like the first thing in the morning for like that night. And I was like, no, we still have a few more to go. They're like, hey, we need you to see room 6. I'm like,
No.
I'm busy.
I have grease all over me.
I've got meat to handle.
Yeah. Code Blue, room 6. Sorry, pal. Anywho.
Well, I've got company.
Yeah, RJ's in town. Huh?
RJ's in town. Shout out RJ.
Nice.
Big fan of the program.
No, I like how he follows the team too. A lot of people in our age bracket will follow it, but like he's locked in on the intricacies of the social media dialogues, the storylines.
Except for the fact
Maybe he's like some stuff I see he's liked or retweeted. I'm like, huh, that's like a real fan is locked in on what he's
except for the
interested in.
fact that during our bye week, he sends a text that morning to me and Nick in our group.
Who we
text.
playing today?
He's
he
like, bro,
didn't.
I can't find the game on any channel. Like he's going on and on. I'm like, you fucking idiot.
Never mind.
We're on a bye week.
You got
And I was like, now
the bye week.
I said, now I will
That's
apologize.
rough
I
scene
didn't
after
send
Mike
out.
just like he's the
yeah,
best.
my bad.
And I told him that's why I had to say this story. And I was like, partially my fault because I didn't tweet out the watch schedule that
No,
day.
not your fault at all.
You got to
If we're living and dying on LSU's schedule for on your fucking tweets,
It's like, bro, I can't find it. I'm gonna have to find this text. I'll read it.
Grant and I did take some time this weekend
I bet you did.
to go through
to sleep together.
to go through the baseball roster.
I'm glad. Thank you for not inviting me.
You didn't want to be in.
No, I
yeah,
said
you would
yeah.
not have wanted to
No,
be in this
thank you.
conversation.
He said, wait, let me read it. I found it. I don't understand the flex shit with LSU today, dog. This is at 5 p.m. on that Saturday. Like, when are we gonna play? I hate not knowing.
Are you sure he
I
wasn't
said because
talking
we
about the
have a
Vanderbilt
bye
game?
week, you dumbass.
Because
No.
Vanderbilt was flexed 11.
And then
you do try to dunk on people.
He sent
way premature.
He literally sent like
Yeah,
you're a premature dunker.
we're talking
sent-
prime. That the
after-
prime games are on Thursday. I'm like, I
No.
know.
after where'd it go?
Amazon. You ever heard of it?
Yeah,
Mike?
I'm watching the
He's
game.
talking about Amazon.
Where'd it go?
There's 3 other games on, pal.
After I sent that, he sends the
Ace Ventura.
like he fucked up.
Well, you know what? Honestly, I like that even more. A guy
Honestly?
that's not bought in follows this show. You know what I'm saying? Like he keeps up with like the little parts about it. We need to talk about Sam.
Cut that at 128. We got to cut that out.
All right.
120.
You want to give our Sandler top 10s?
Yeah. Why don't you start?
Everybody already saw mine.
What's my number 1? It's gonna be very different than most of ours. I'm
Billy
sure.
Madison.
No, I'm a Big Daddy fan. I think
Number 1.
Number 1 is Big Daddy for me. I can watch that over and over again and not get tired of it. It's a good movie.
It is. It's number 3 or 4. It's not 1.
Okay, see, this is why we're doing this.
Hustle. You ever heard of it?
You have. All right, so Grant is throwing his out. His is Happy.
Shit. I didn't mean that to be on the screen.
His is
for you.
Happy Gilmore. What do you got?
I would say Billy Madison.
That's great. That's a great answer. Does it hold up? When's the last time you watched it?
I mean,
Because I had to rewatch some of these and I was like, never mind.
I mean, you
I
can't tell
rewatched
me Billy
Waterboy
Madison.
for a second. And I was like, I'm not into it. Or Little Nicky, not into it.
I was never into Little Nicky,
Never.
but
I gave it a shot
no,
recently.
Billy Madison holds up.
Billy
Let's
Madison's
not go
great. Chris
crazy.
Farley's in it. No, I'm
Yeah.
not going crazy.
So we all have different number 1s.
Billy
I have
Madison's in my
Happy
top
Gilmore,
5.
Happy Gilmore. Mike has Big Daddy. Brett has Billy Madison. I think that's a legit.
I just
That's
can't.
legit.
I'm shocked.
You
that
can't believe Big Daddy's
Daddy's
number 1.
I thought it would be
not
2
shocking.
or 3.
That's not shocking. 2 or 3 could be number 1 in this list.
Like going over Happy Gilmore or Billy Madison, I just did not see coming.
I've got a lot in here you might not see coming because he got to a point where it got kind of rom-com
Oh yeah, I gave up on the 51st Dates like era of Sandler.
51st
watched
Dates
it.
for me is ahead of Billy
I've
Madison.
watched it. It's a good movie.
It's a
but
great
at that
movie.
At that point, I was just like, I don't need to see Dan Patrick at the water slide in Grown Ups for the,
Maybe this isn't a good segment.
It's terrible.
Okay.
I think it's okay.
Number 2 for me is Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, Happy Gilmore for me as well. Number 2.
Nice.
Fair.
Thank you.
It's fair. We agree.
Grant?
Let's just shut it
My
down.
number 2 is Waterboy.
Wow. I did not like Waterboy that much.
I was just a big fan as a kid. It was one of the first.
That's awesome. Good for you.
I just liked Waterboy.
That ain't no guess. That's what it's going to be.
Ain't no bitch.
I just.
Yeah, number 3 is going to rock your world.
Click.
Yeah.
I knew you were going to say Click.
Yeah, Click is 3 for me. Ahead of Billy Madison.
It's been so long since I've seen that movie.
Watched it twice the other day.
In one day?
Yeah, I'm fucking with you.
Click's not on my list.
Not in the top 10. Have you seen it?
Yeah, it's just
You
not-
haven't seen it.
It's just not there.
Okay, what's it about?
He can turn back the time with the remote control.
No, we know that. What's it about though?
Mike.
No, you can't leave Click out of a top 10.
I haven't watched it in 20-something years.
You had a week and a half to do this.
Mike,
You had a week to do this.
I have other priorities, including
you guys-
producing this podcast, creating shorts that get videos.
When you
or get
guys
views.
throw out something that says save this for the pod, I'm going to do my due diligence. You motherfuckers showed up here not looking at any of the films, putting Click outside of a top 10. All right.
Look.
Anyway, Click was my third one. That's why we're doing this.
I like it.
What's your
I think
third?
I'm not Mr. Deeds. Big Daddy would be 3 for me. Again, I don't hate. I like Big Daddy. Great. Maybe, and I agree with you, possibly the most rewatchable of all of those old school movies.
Yeah.
But I just can't put it above Gilmore and Billy Madison.
Okay. Fair. It's fair for you. Grant, did you put a third out
No,
there?
mine's Billy Madison.
For
I
3.
didn't. Yeah, have Happy Gilmore.
So the
Waterboy,
traditional
Billy
3.
Madison.
Okay. Gotcha. Nothing creative, just straight out of the box, right? Chalk it up. Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore, Waterboy, right?
Right out of the box. Sure, if that's a yeah.
No, I mean,
Wait, what do we do?
my number 4 is 51st Dates. It's a great movie. That's the first rom-com movie.
I think that's fair. I probably am going to do the same thing.
Okay, like it's a
I-
rewatchable film. It was
been
the
on
first
TBS
time.
a bunch of times.
Yeah,
and you
it's-
watch 35 minutes of it, and then you go. And
It's
move
like
on with
Forgetting
your
Sarah
day.
Like
Yes.
it's a great movie. Anyone can watch it. It's
I
the first
really-
Sandler movie that like the whole family could be like, oh, let's watch a movie.
I didn't want to put it that high. I think you have
It's
to.
there. Drew Barrymore.
I have it at 5, so I'm not that far off. My 4th is Big Daddy.
Nice.
I was always a big fan of Big Daddy.
Okay.
That was your number 1, Mike, right? Was Big,
Big
Daddy?
Daddy.
your-
Big Daddy was not my number 1.
You were just appalled.
I was,
what?
I was 51st
I would
Dates.
never put the Big
Are you
Daddy
my-
number 1.
are you my Big Daddy?
stupid?
My
Are you-
5th is Billy Madison, and I think I can be convinced that is way too low, and I need to put that closer to the top.
I think it has to be.
It's the top 5. I will admit I haven't seen it in probably 15 years, but it's in my top 5.
It's a good movie.
I am putting it there because it's Chris Farley, and
That's
it's
number 1. That's his first. That I think that was before Happy Gilmore, right?
This is my top 10.
I'm
this
just.
this
I
is
don't
not.
care who your daddy
I meant to
is.
Yeah, this
say-
is not Rotten Tomato.
I meant to say number 1 is like that. That was his first number 1.
All right, that was my top 5. Brett, your 5th.
Did I not go 5 already? I think. I
Who were
thought
your-
I thought I said something.
Who were your first 2?
Oh no.
Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore, Big Daddy,
Yeah, I got
Click.
You put
No,
Click
no.
in there?
Did I? Who did
No,
I
you
pick?
haven't said Click
Son
yet.
of a bitch.
You haven't said
Give me
Click.
Click.
Yeah, he had 51st Dates.
That's right. 51st.
That was your
Dates.
4th. Yeah.
And it's more that
Mhm.
I feel like I remember more of 51st Dates than Click. Like I've seen it way more often, even if it
So
was just
Waterboy's
in-
not here yet.
It's coming up. I think I'm going to put. Well, I'll let. Grant
was your
say his
2?
first.
My 2 was Happy Gilmore.
The listeners are loving this.
What
My-
are you doing? What are you typing in when we talk?
I want to see the list
He's
after.
typing it up,
No,
but
I
God
missed-
forbid we fucking see it.
Well, because my whole list is on the same sheet.
No one
Who
No one cares
cares?
about your list.
I'm not going to
I
change
care.
my list.
I care.
Okay.
Nobody cares about.
And
your
my 5
list.
was 51st Dates. So go to 6.
My 6th is Mr. Deeds.
I'm between Mr. Deeds and Uncut Gems.
Very, very sneaky.
Mr. Deeds probably gets the because it's like, yeah, I'm with you, Mr. Deeds. I'll take Uncut Gems next.
I haven't seen it.
Your uncut was 6.
No, Mr. Deeds 6, and then I'll hold the 7, but that's what my 7
Hold
is
the
gonna
mayo.
be. Uncut Gems is good. It's weird.
It was pretty.
Is he not
That's
funny in it?
that's the one with. Is that the one with
Or is
Kevin Garnett?
Yes.
Is he not funny in it, or is it more of like a hustle funny where like he'll make some jokes, but like he's in a serious character?
It's different than Sandler funny. Like it's more situationally funny than like let me make a joke.
He's
funny.
playing a character instead of Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's I don't know. It's definitely worth the watch. It's weird. It's chaotic. It's one of those that like you feel like the intensity of the movie, like you kind of are like nervous for some reason a little bit. So it is fun to watch. I've watched it twice, I think.
He's definitely has a more serious character with a little bit of. It's not his normal person.
But it just almost and like
Or
totally
crew.
different. But it almost has that like Severance feel of like things are funny that aren't supposed to be funny. I don't know
I'll
how
give
to
it a
explain
shot.
it.
I'll give it a watch. Grant, can we see? We have to see this lineup.
Yeah, I
Deeds. Okay, great. All right.
So my
Crazy.
my number 6 is The Longest Yard.
That's why you didn't want to pull up the list. You didn't want us to see 8 Crazy Nights up there.
Dude, that movie. It's a technical foul. Dude, it's
That
the
is true.
greatest
That is
movie,
true.
dude.
I will give you that.
Okay. That's good.
So
It's
the
going to
longest-
sneak into my top 10 now just because of that.
I've never seen it. I remember
I remember.
I can
watching
never
a long time
find it
ago.
anymore.
Was he
I've
like
tried-
the referee, like the old? What was he?
I don't.
like the
The
old
it
ref, yeah,
animated?
the
guy.
yeah, it's animated.
Yeah.
The
Should that
referee
count?
is like, yeah, it's a technical.
Does it
foul."
count?
Yeah.
Is
Yes,
it
because it's
yeah, it
got some of the.
it's a Happy
funniest-
Madison?
Well,
It's
that
hit-
was
yeah.
not said beforehand.
No, it's got to be a Happy
It
Madison.
is. It is. He
I'm sure
produced
it
it.
is.
Deuce
though.
Bigelow isn't in this
No,
list.
Uncut Gems isn't a Happy Madison film.
Is it?
I don't think it is.
Well, too bad it's staying on the
That's
list.
fine. That's
It's
fine.
an Adam Sandler movie.
Yeah,
You're right.
exactly.
You're right. You're right.
He's the main.
Well, like,
character.
okay,
It's
Joe
not
Dirt
like-
Joe Dirt is a Happy Madison film. He's
Oh,
not in
right.
Joe Dirt.
Joe Dirt would
I
be.
know. So
high
that's
on
why I
this
said
list.
Deuce Bigelow. Like that's not. I'm
Yeah,
talking
yeah, yeah.
Adam Sandler films.
Yeah.
That he made.
Correct. Well, that doesn't have to be
Okay.
it, but
Okay.
Longest Yard was my number 6. I'm sure that's not even in your guys' top 10. I just enjoyed that.
Longest
movie.
Yards in my top 10.
Okay, good.
Oh, I mean, seeing Monica at the beginning,
Yeah.
yeah,
We're on
friends,
7.
boobies out. Yeah, great,
Yeah.
great film.
All right. My 7 is Just Go With It.
Is that the Jennifer Aniston one?
Yeah.
Okay, I've seen it.
What is that? A circle?
I've definitely seen it. I don't know that. I know.
It's
what
a good.
Is.
It's another like 51st Dates. Good one. Funny laughs throughout the thing. Whole family can watch it. I feel like it's worthy of a top 10 watch. So I threw it.
But
in
it's
there.
post, what'd you say, Brett? 2005 or 10? What was your threshold?
I just made up a year.
I know, but
don't
it
know.
kind of made sense. Whatever year
You said
put.
15. Or
No, it was earlier than that.
I probably picked
No, I
it
think-
around our high school time because that was
Like
more
10,
when we
9 or
like
10.
we grew up when you got in a car ride and you watched Billy Madison
Which-
and Tommy Boy and all these
yeah,
VHS.
if like he has like a list, and you're like Adam Sandler has a list.
And then once we got to our high school, it was like he was rich and doing 51st Dates and like these different movies. So I feel like there's this 2007-ish cutoff.
The real Adam Sandler for me was They're All Gonna Laugh at You albums that he made. The comedy sketch.
Put it on there.
See, no, it's not even a movie.
No,
it's just
put it
a,
on
that
there.
does not
it's a
count.
CD.
Just
not
put it
count.
on there.
No,
Like,
if
that's
that
some of his
counts,
funniest
if that
content.
counts, then Lunch Lady Land is number 1.
That's what I'm. That's part of what I'm talking
If we're
about.
doing SNL shit, like
No,
what-
it's not. It's not. He had a whole album of skits.
I know, but I'm saying like there's so many other Adam Sandler moments, skits, songs.
Hey, Toe Booth Willie,
Yeah, that kind of stuff.
$1.25 Willie.
That just reminded me of like early high school getting like a Dane Cook CD and just
Yeah.
listening to it all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, you introduced me to Dane Cook.
Dane Cook was hot for a
Dan
minute.
Cook was the
All right,
man.
so I had Just Go With It at number 7.
I had Uncut Gems.
yeah.
Oh, we're there. Okay, so
Yeah.
8, Waterboy.
Yeah. I'm between Waterboy and Longest Yard. I think Waterboy has to take this spot here.
I have Deeds.
Did I not take Mr. Deeds yet? No, I did.
Yeah, you got
Okay, I was
Deeds.
going to say,
Yeah.
well, I might have to rearrange some things because Deeds is above.
Deeds is hilarious.
I have Grown Ups at number 9. I just enjoy.
Grown Ups is good. I
like
rewatched
the
it.
David
Grown Ups
Spade
2 and 3 too much.
Too
Grown
much.
Ups 1
Too
is
much.
fair.
Number 1, I was like, oh, this is cool to get those guys all back
Yes.
together again. That was like one of the first getting the guys together again.
Chocolate Wasted.
it was
My
just a
gripe
good-
with that in the top 10 is that there wasn't enough Sandler. It was too much sharing
other-
of the other
yeah.
stars.
What's
Great-
his name? Paul Blart.
Still a good movie.
Kevin James.
James, yeah.
And there was a lot of like, wow, he fell. Like there was a
Yeah.
lot of like cheap humor.
Again,
Yeah.
Still a good movie.
Yeah.
we all are rich now. Let's just, you
Yeah.
know, go hang out and have fun.
Like that's equivalent to my
It's a
like
different
just
era.
go with it. Probably it's fun, it's good. Jennifer Aniston's in it, whatever. I still respect that. I had it in my top 10. I took it out because I rewatched the trailer and I was like, eh. Me,
What'd you say?
Yes, it's you, Mike.
Wedding Singer. Wait,
I can't.
I take that
number
back.
9.
I take that back. Get it out of here. Longest Yard.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm going Longest Yard and then Wedding Singer. So I think we're gonna round it out the same.
I was going to go Wedding Singer, but I knew you were going to get it, so I'm going to go Hustle for 10.
I don't think what give me what Hustle is about.
It's the basketball movie, right?
Oh yeah.
So
Didn't
he,
that
like-
just come out?
It's
like
been a couple
5
last-
years.
I think
four.
I think it said Grok said 2022.
Yeah, last 4 years or so, 3 years.
2022. A wary Philadelphia 76er scout discovers a raw basketball talent in Spain.
Yeah,
Definitely
it's
never seen it.
Bobic or what's his name?
it's a real player.
Yeah. That big awkward dude.
It's a really funny movie, but it's another good one. And it was,
I thought it was pretty good.
yeah, I mean,
For his later move, like, dude,
and so now we start thinking like those later movies. You've got Hustle, you've got some other shit like I did not like his
the cobbler or whatever.
Cobbler. There was another one, not Bender or Blended was one.
Two single parents, Sandler and Drew Barrymore, end up on a family safari together.
Hubby's Halloween sucked.
Yeah, that was
I didn't like all that. But like that begs the question, is Gilmore 2 worthy of this list? You haven't seen it,
No, I haven't seen it.
Grant.
Funny, I think a lot of
so
people.
as
would have
I was
funny
looking at
people
this
on their
list, As I was
Funny
looking at this
people.
list, I'm like, dang, it
Anger
could have
management?
made the list. It could have been number 10.
It could have been 10.
I think it's in the 10 to 15 range. Obviously,
sure.
I haven't seen it, but it's like it's hard to crack some of these top ones.
It is.
with a
Because they're all originals.
yeah.
You know, it's hard to put a sequel in there over some of these OGs.
Oh, it's Gronk. It's fucking Travis Kelsey. Oh,
I know. Travis did great.
I bet you'd say that.
Yeah, no, just honestly, taking this deep dive into Adam Sandler movies after a while of not watching them, such a refreshing, like fun 2 hours instead of just watching like people get mutilated and like killed people and like wear dead bodies and, you know, investigate kidnappings and shit. It's like, it's nice to refresh the mind a little bit. And the soundtracks on the,
Brings
like
you back to a simpler time.
the playlist on these movies, man.
Yeah.
I was watching Deeds and it was just like, it was hitting. Click was hitting. Like Third Eye Blind was in there throughout it. It was just
it
good
just brings you
stuff,
back
man.
to a time.
Just good times. Good times. So if you're ever down,
I need to watch Click again. It's been
Click is
forever.
sad,
I was
but
gonna
it's
say I probably
hilarious.
don't want to watch Click at
It's-
this point.
it's funny but sad. It's got a lot in it. It's good stuff.
Little Nicky rounds out Grant's list.
I was never a Nicki fan.
This is 10A and 10B is Nikki and Wedding Singer. They're kind of like,
I feel like I have to give Wedding Singer another shot to move it up. I haven't seen it in forever. I watched the trailer and I was like, I remember this being really funny,
Yeah,
but I can't justify jumping some of these that I'm more aware of.
I agree.
I need to watch Deeds, Wedding Singer,
too much content to be watching Mr. Deeds
and
again.
Click.
I watched
No,
Deeds
no.
this week.
I'm just saying I need to watch Mr. Deeds, Click, and the Wedding Singer again
and,
to
and
like
Spanglish.
I need to watch probably all of these. That would be a fun, like
It's-
a project to be like, look, go back. Now you made your list. Now go watch all of them.
This
and
Murder
re-rank-
Mystery
and
was what I was
re-rank your
trying to
list.
come
Murder
up with.
Mystery was funny.
That's
yeah.
the one I was trying to
But
think
like
of.
that was such a, like, see the difference between like Hustle and Murder Mystery being like a Netflix Sandler thing
Mhm.
is like Murder Mystery is like a fun night of like popcorn and like we're hanging out, like let's have it on the TV and like have some fun. Where Hustle is like, I'm going to pay
You
attention
got
to
to pay
the
attention.
plot here.
You're not sneaking your hands where they shouldn't be.
No, we're not playing grab ass. We're locked in on this. No, but honestly, this past week of doing this project for this segment,
Yeah, same.
I did homework on it. Watching these shows was awesome.
I bet.
We watched Deeds, Click, and Happy Gilmore 2. Those were the 3 that we really watched. I watched segments of some other ones. I think I'm going to dive into Uncut Gems this weekend.
Grandma's
Anger
boy.
management.
Great portfolio for the man.
Yeah.
Did well for himself. I was listening to the Theo.
Oh, I
Von-
now pronounce you Chuck and Larry. Didn't get any love. I
Chuck
didn't
and
think
Larry
about
didn't
that.
get
Yeah,
any love.
I meant to put.
I don't
that
know,
in
dude.
there.
Kevin
Was it-
James. I like Kevin James, but sometimes he's too much.
I forgot about that one. Shoot,
I mean, I don't
That's
think
his
I would
boy,
have
though.
put it. I don't think I would replace
it would have been.
anywhere on the list.
It would have been
but
like 9 or 10.
something I couldn't. I didn't think of.
Big Daddy, though, man. I know you were disgruntled as that is number 1. I think that was.
I was very offended.
That was the first Sandler movie for me. I know Gilmore and I know Billy Madison. There's something about Big Daddy that was more like, I don't know, well known. Like we were able.
What is it? Don't die.
Hip hop.
I think I
Hip
was
Hop
rolling
Anonymous?
balls. No, Big Daddy's a great movie. I was just shocked that it was one.
It's crazy that like Click, you go back and watch Click, and there's so much stuff in there that would not be allowed whatsoever.
Oh,
Like when Prince Abu Dhabi played by who's the dude that plays Deuce Bigelow? Ron Schneider.
Rob
Schneider. Rob Schneider is like this Arab prince in the office trying to get like this hotel built. And he's like, Prince Abu Dhabi. He's like, Abu Dhabi. Like they fuck up his name so many times. He's like, it's Abu Dhabi. How many times do I have to they fight over it? And then his assistant or his secretary is the chick from Saturday Night Live, a hilarious woman. I forgot her name. But
Kristen
like
Wiig.
it wasn't Wig. It was before that time.
Yeah.
It was like the little one that was always with Will Ferrell, and like they were like making out in the hot tub, like, oh
my God.
Lord.
Rachel Dratch is her name.
I think that's it. Yeah, yeah.
I don't know how I just came.
Which
up with
movie are you
that.
talking about?
Click. She's just like his secretary, and she's always like plotting against him, just like
Like the Debbie Downer chick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think her name is Rachel Dratch, something Dratch.
And they
Dratch.
fast forward to like 2021, and they're like, he's like, what happened to my assistant? And she's like a tranny now.
Rachel. Yeah,
It's like she's like she goes by Bob now, and he's like, no.
This one.
Yeah.
Rachel Dratch, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, dude, she's hysterical in it. And then Nick Swartzen's in it at Bed Bath and Beyond. He's like, what you looking for? It's just, I don't know, dude. Click was great.
Has some good cameos.
Sean Astin's in it as Bill, fucking Rudy.
Henry Winkler.
Henry Winkler's the dad, just doing the quarter trick the whole time.
Have you ever watched Barry? Speaking of Henry Winkler.
I watched the first season and a half.
Okay. All right.
I got enough.
The early Barry was great. Then it was just like
season
we
2
don't-
halfway through. I was like, I can't keep up.
Yeah. NoHo Hank was great. But at one point
Yeah.
you're just like, we gotta put this show to bed.
Yeah. All right, boys.
Hotel Transylvania, nobody took.
Zookeeper.
Did we miss any chats? Anybody talking shit on the way out?
We don't want to. Where's golf?
Great. Now that golf's over, we get to hear about stupid movies.
We won't
at
talk movies anymore. Speaking
1:45.
of stupid movies, the Confused Breakfast podcast. You ever see that? That's the one I sent you about the Three Ninjas casting of
Oh yeah.
Fester or Festin, whatever.
Where is
Where's
Fester?
Fester. They do a really good movie podcast, and like I've just been getting just nailed on YouTube with like their clips and shorts,
Nice.
and it's always shit that like I want to
Like
see.
nostalgic
Yeah, and
movies. I
there's,
was gonna
like-
say I don't really watch any new
They're
stuff.
like, do you ever notice on Dumb and Dumber, like when he's trying to pull his head back into the limit, like they like break stuff down. I'm like, that's hilarious. It's good stuff.
Yeah, for some reason I've been getting like Tenet stuff in my
Tenet.
YouTube algorithm. And I'm like, I probably should have watched that movie, but it's like a few years old now. I didn't watch Dune. Like I'm pretty.
I watched Dune.
I started Dune and I was like, this is 3 hours or whatever. I was like, I'm gonna watch this a different day and never went back.
I watched it and I was like, okay. And then the second one came out. I'm like, I'm not doing this.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
don't
doing
know.
it again.
I have that weird, like, there's just too much content, and so I just
Yeah,
like can't
yeah.
pick anything, and so I end up like watching stupid YouTube videos
Yeah,
or shit that I've already
That's like
watched a
me
million
yesterday,
times.
where we took a break from Sandler, and I was like, "Let's watch something scary," and we watched Substance with Demi Moore,
Oh.
and it was like the most disturbing thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, I don't watch scary
Besides
movies.
Ed Gein's monster, just so disturbing. When one of the scenes, I won't get into it. We've got family listening.
Yeah. For our aunts who are, maybe don't know, explain what that is.
What?
I was just
Ed
kidding.
Gein?
Drop 8.
Drop 8.
Drop 8. We educate. We don't break news, but we educate. Appreciate you guys listening. Over and out.